I don't even know what we're doing.
Everybody, welcome back to this edition of Rollout. This is where we just sit around, shoot the shit about what happened in our campaign, ideas moving forward, what we can expect. I know we just leveled up or had a long rest where we're going to level up.
Yes.
So let's what are we excited about with what you just got?
I can take more of a beating.
There you go.
I can pull these guys out in a clutch.
There you go. We got excuse me. We got a lot of things to kind of roll out, swap, give each other for sure. I'm excited because we're not hitting like pussies now.
Yeah,
we're starting to get up there, and I know the difficulty is going to change. They're going to get.
We're going to be stronger characters.
But we went from like a level 1 to a level 20. Like,
I mean, he did bring the heat last time,
but
that wasn't his best.
I was going to say, did nobody have fun?
I had fun.
I had a blast.
It kind of got like it got to where like oh shit,
Mm-hmm.
oh.
Yeah.
And then we came out of it, but
we got close.
A little bit worried moving
me
forward.
And you were
but
both taking naps for one point.
Did you guys listen to the episode that released this morning?
No, I have not.
By the way, we're about 3 weeks behind recording this. You guys won't hear this until part 3 of our episode Beneath the Ruins of the Fallen comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that released this morning. It's March 1st, so you'll probably be hearing this in around the 15th.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Right in there.
Well, if you released it this morning, I got off work at 8 a.m. and little D-Rock was tired.
Yeah.
So I went night-night.
He called me. He was like, hey, just send a message out and tell everybody what's going on because I'm tired as fuck and I'm going home and go to bed.
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
I was in bed to sleep by 9 and woke up at like fucking 4:45. You guys got here at like 5:30. So I was like, I ain't got shit.
Yeah, 100%. I understand.
No, you're good. Yeah.
But Casey, I just want you to know that I was very generous whenever you took that 22 hit point shot.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was actually 24. I was nice and allowed you to stay in the fight.
Let's just say I'm learning to definitely battle from a distance now because my melee is
that was the thing, though. Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a little bit of a devious bastard.
No, what?
It's going to come back up. It's going to be the whole epic gaming thing. It's like, oh, yeah, remember that time I was generous? 6 hit points right here. I was just walking.
I can't remember how that happened. The story on that, but
I jumped from a tall building and didn't die.
Oh yeah, we were playing Fortnite and he jumped off a tall building and didn't die, and I was like, oh, okay. So later on in some random game, Epic's gonna be like, oh wait, you're dead.
Yeah.
Then it led to it was going to be in another game.
I designed that little dungeon for you to have to get up and fight instead of sitting back.
Yeah.
All those twists and turns in the hallways.
And I liked it. It kind of gave me an idea of what it's going to be like fighting up close now, which I'm going to have to do something. I can't. I mean, I can't roll if I'm swinging at air. I mean,
I mean, you just got to learn not to hit with a goddamn pool noodle and you'll be fine.
Well, also, one thing that you guys
sun dried, so it's kind of scratchy.
One thing that you guys are going to learn whenever we move on to the next part of the story is this little area is going to be your base of operations. That's why it was designed that way. You all have sleeping quarters. Eric, your character has a forge now. You have an armory. You have a vault. So,
speaking
you guys will be what?
Oh no, go ahead.
Are we getting a map on this?
I sent it out.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's in the messages. Sorry.
Yeah. Speaking of that, the forge.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about like with that dagger. I can forge the dagger, and like right now it's average, so that's a D4 plus 3. Well, if I sharpen it and make it superb, it's a D8 plus 3.
Well, now hold on. If you think he's gonna let you get a superb on your first fucking go,
no. I'm saying like I can upgrade.
Yeah, yes, you can sharpen and hone weapons.
Yeah.
The magical weapons are going to be a different story.
Okay.
Like what he has,
that
because
dagger is
these
the
two
one I want you
daggers
to sharpen.
These two daggers are actually made out of a special type of metal, a very rare metal. Each one is a different type.
Okay.
The life dagger is Cerusian metal, which it's just a construct in my mind.
I was gonna say, yeah. Let me spell that for you.
And the death dagger is a Brucrolian metal.
What? How'd you come up with these?
I have my ways.
Okay.
No, a lot.
Yeah, winter time.
A lot of what I'm basing this world off of. I told you guys that I played that mud by the name of Realm of Shadows. I played that for probably 20 years.
Fucking loser.
And a lot of this is coming from the lore and the history of that
Nerd.
game.
Yeah.
So I've just adapted that and kind of made it into our little world.
See, why couldn't he just use iron? Regular iron, forged iron, galvanized iron, hardened iron.
Because
these metals will come into play later.
Yeah. See. He's
Yeah,
got a game
see?
plan.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
See, those metals will come into play later, where your metals could be in play at all times.
This is true.
But like the Cerusian is very. I'm not going to say weak. It deteriorates faster.
Mhm.
And the Vicrolian metal, it's a harder, more dense metal. It's not going to lose it, but it's also going to be a lot harder to shape and sharpen and hone. So if you want to work on those, you better roll high.
I'm about to say, like, if for me to forge and work on items, how are we going to do that? Like, is it just going to be like...
I've actually been putting some thought into this. It's going to be a lot of kind of a combination between intelligence and perception, maybe a little investigation, because as you're working on it, you got to be able to determine what needs to happen next with the next strike and stuff like that. So it's going to be a combination of things.
So is it just going to be like, hey, I want to forge this item, I want to sharpen it up or whatever, and I'm just going to start rolling, and if my rolls work, then I'm good? Am I going to have a certain amount of rolls?
It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're just trying to sharpen it,
mm-hmm.
then it's not going to take a very high roll.
And that's just going to consist of when we're in downtime at the fort or at the... Okay.
Right, but like if you're trying to, like, we get a fucking ore of that metal and you're wanting to form a sword out of it, motherfucker, he's going to make you roll 18,
but with the equipment we have, like when we're not battling anything before we go out and on our adventure,
right.
Hey, I want to do this to his daggers. I want to do this to his longsword. I want to do this to my war axe.
Yeah. Another thing is eventually, because I haven't put all the thought into this because I've been thinking about the bow that I'm making for Roland's character.
Okay.
I'm going to add a blacksmithing skill to your character that you will need to, in a sense, level up.
Okay.
And you'll do that with time spent in the forge. So
I do have a question on that. When we go to have him upgrade or modify weapons, if I wanted to take my short sword and I had just a straight blade on one side, could I put a serrated edge on the other end? Could I have him cut it that way? Or is it just him modifying it to make it stronger?
You could put a serrated edge on it.
Okay, so we can kind of do whatever we want.
That wouldn't be too difficult. I mean, that's...
Well, what I'm saying is,
basically, he's going to have to not roll shit so that it doesn't crack or bend or warp or anything like that in the cooling process.
So,
I mean, adding a serrated edge is not going to be difficult.
Yeah, are you wanting to do that so it hits differently? Because then that would probably lay an issue.
Well,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Have I want to swing my serrated edge because that does +3, where the other side does +2. No, don't. That's too much, too fast. Yeah. I would keep it at you just want it to look cool. All right, I'm sure he'll let you do that. But
yeah,
what's going to happen is if you roll like shit one time, your serrated edge, because it weakened the blade, is going to break it. Like you got to think that he's a manipulative little fuck. We don't like him. Don't give him windows to get inside the house. You know what I mean? Keep him shut. So I mean, that's up to the DM and you. I don't care.
It's type of stuff. But it's like, can I get him to
I mean, a serrated edge really is aesthetically is about all it's going to do.
Yeah,
I don't see it adding damage or anything. Now you may be able to use it as like a saw or something if you really needed to. But that's going to be about it.
Okay.
I don't really see a purpose for a saw whenever you got a fucking barbarian with an axe.
So, to this, because like this forge is a huge turn point for us. Like we're starting to be able to maintain weapons here,
mm-hmm.
but that involves you putting in the time and breaking shit.
Oh yeah,
to get better. So basically, we got to feel what you're feeling before I give you my life dagger for you to sharpen, and for you to sharpen that one and hand them to me. We're gonna. We got a lot of shit we got from that fucking armor.
Yeah.
We may have you just go ahead and break down 5, 6 of those weapons.
I mean,
like,
and
I want to break those down to level up. That gives us a +4 at the end of that or something.
Yeah.
On top of your blacksmith, on top of your strength, perception. Then we'd feel more comfortable sharpening the magical items, because when they break, we are fucked. We'd have to hope to God he put somebody in the story to fix them.
Yeah.
Which he's been a generous devil, but he could change that at any moment.
Yeah. Anytime you break a magical weapon, if it's to the point where you can't repair it, you're going to have to go see an elf or a dwarf that can.
Okay.
And our elf is broken. He doesn't know how to do that stuff. He was shunned.
And speaking of what we got out of there and that was in the armory we got all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so we got 2 short swords.
2 what?
2 short swords.
Okay, I heard an extra sh in swords.
It might have been 1 mace, 2 short bows.
There you go. Well done.
Was that one?
No, we didn't get that. Roland pocketed it.
Yeah.
Well, no, he took the longbow or the long sword.
Yeah, he took the long sword. So we didn't get one of those. He just has it.
Yeah,
it's his.
Yeah, he took that right away.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 shields, and I can't read my writing.
A rapier.
Yeah, that's right.
A rapier.
Which,
if anybody's wanting that long sword,
wait, you do martial weapons, right?
Yes. So I felt like
you may want to look at that rapier.
Okay.
I'm just saying, because I believe that's a finesse weapon, and finesse melee, you add your dex rather than strength.
And all that stuff is on
+4 modifier that you have your dex would be on top of your rolls. And he's rolling a D8, isn't he?
I'm rolling a D. No,
but that'll be on top of the D20. That goes to your attack roll.
Oh, I thought that went to his damage roll.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
No, see, that's what I think is my damage.
Were you
roll.
adding that to your rolls last week?
No. I just thought the way you said that, I was like, oh, okay.
And
I hit like a goddamn tank last week.
You're doing really good. You were hot.
The rolls are happening last week, and I was in stealth, and I could get back into stealth, and I got to remember to go back into stealth after I attack.
Yes.
Man, if you're able to sharpen my life dagger and that death dagger to up them and then give them to me, if I can hit a hot roll, like, I'm gonna fucking smack.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of a glass cannon. You know what I mean? Like, one good hit from these motherfuckers, and I'm going to take a dirt nap. But that's the character I like to play in all the games I've played, is like a glass cannon. Like, I will fucking level a town, but the mosquito gave me the Zika virus, and I'm dead. God damn it. That's a hell of a way to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm stoked. I think we're definitely making strides. We're learning the game. We're learning the situation, and I noticed we're not hanging up too much on like how to roll.
Yeah.
One thing we need to do is we need to learn to shit or get off the pot.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It punished us last time.
Make a decision. Make a decision. We don't have time to. Okay, so if I hit him with the spell, that's going to do it. But I can only have 3. Your turn's null and void. You took too long.
You need to know.
Yeah.
With your spells, know what they do, which we are learning. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I do the same thing.
I'm being a lot more lenient right now than I will be whenever we're level 15.
Yeah, of course.
Like 3 weeks.
I like it. You think we're going to make it that far?
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, has a plan.
But yeah,
we hit level 15. And I'm just going to do everything I can to die, just to reroll.
Yeah.
Just so I can wait, I got some more room to wiggle here.
But you never know. We may get through this campaign, get to the final point before. I mean, you guys may not reach level 20 by the time we conclude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what I said. It's it's all what he's writing and all that. But I keep thinking about the next campaign where we roll new characters and how they're going to play differently.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we got training wheels on right now. So let's learn as much as
and
we
this
can.
This is the first campaign. This is this is preschool.
Because at the beginning of this, our characters, Casey was really fucking super excited to throw spells. And he's got a really bad one right now for what he's wanting to use. AoE, and me and you were in there fucking him up. We're like, don't you cast that fucking spell, motherfucker. And he's like, well, fuck. I wanted to throw magic. Well, you ain't throwing it here.
I got a question. So if we come into a situation where they're both down again, and I use that spell, does it still affect them?
I don't believe it affects anybody that's unconscious.
Okay.
Incapacitated.
Yeah.
So that might be something to also consider for if you guys are in or if we're in that situation again. With me being having a ranged weapon, I'm setting back. I'm not taking the hits like you guys are.
Yeah. And it's like I was talking to him yesterday about the spells, like with the spells you have, you have 3?
2 right now.
You have 2.
I'm still trying to figure out a third
when
one.
you use a spell, like use something to benefit yourself. Use something to do extra damage. And then use something
as a ranger, he doesn't really have much of that.
That's the thing. I don't also at the moment, it's like when I roll, I feel like the only way to make up these bad rolls is to do something for you guys.
Yeah, like do something like.
I mean, we still talk about you afterwards. Like after we're looting the bodies and all that, I'm like, you need to get your fucking friend.
Yeah, that's why you're not in that one group chat.
No, at the higher levels for ranger, he's going to get some good stuff as far as spells go. But right now, level 1 spells. Not much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like one hitter quitters. Like even my
but
little cantrips, like they're more of a hindrance.
Yeah.
Basically I think I got like 2 that'll actually give me like room to breathe for a minute. Like if I'm just getting fucking smacked by 5 things and I'm still standing somehow, that I can like drop one of those, get the fuck out of dodge and be like, God damn, somebody fucking hit one of them to get them off me. You know what I mean?
Well, I was thinking it's like have a spell for yourself, have a spell that can help us all, and then have something where you can do extra damage on a roll or something like that. Spread it out instead of having everything for us or for all of us. Well, then you're hurting yourself,
right?
Or don't have everything for just yourself, because then you're hurting us. Whenever you could possibly use something to help.
Yeah, one of the great things about spellcasters is if you do it right. Like he's got 3 spells. Mm-hmm. One should be an area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One should be something for him, either to do damage or something like that, and then another one should be to help.
Yeah, something spread the wealth, basically.
Yeah, but
area of attack.
He's also
targeted
limited because rangers don't have much.
Yeah.
Well, that and when it comes to a point where like we're huddled in a room and they're flooding through the door, like that thorn spell is going to be really handy when you cast it at the door and they got to run through it.
Yeah.
So now we're taking health off of them while they're coming to us. So
that two frontal attack just got limited.
Yeah.
So you're not really having to worry about what's behind you too much.
Right.
So that comes in very handy.
And this other one that I've picked, by the way, it's Hunter's Mark. Deals an extra 1d6 damage. Lasts up to 1 hour. But if it hits and it sticks to whoever I hit with it, if they don't make their saving throw, they take a certain damage every time they roll.
Yeah.
But it's also, it only affects the one that I put the Hunter's Mark on. When that enemy is gone, I can move it to another one without having to recast the spell.
Yes.
So that's going to be something when we come up against a bunch of them that's going to help eliminate a couple of them at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. Those kind of spells help a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's that one for me. Right now I'm trying to figure out if I want to do, which one's called Cure Wounds. Come up to you if you're down, and I can cast that spell on you, and I can cure your wounds. And it gives you, I think it's 10 hit points.
1d10, I think.
Oh yeah, you roll one d10 or 1d8. The other one is Good Berry, where I get with the spell I get 10 berries. That each berry you take is 1 hit point. So if you're down, I can bring all 10 to you, and help you get out. Or I can give you 5 and give the other 5 to someone else if they need it.
Right. Yeah, you can give those to Eric's character, and then you could use Cure Wounds on yourself if that's the way you wanted to do it.
So, is he still getting level 1 ranger spells right now? Is that what we're doing?
I believe next at level 5 you'll be able to go up to ranger level 2.
I'll be able to have some. Yeah. Okay. And there's a couple healing ones I think that come up in level 3 that I can swap out.
Yeah. Later. So like I'm looking at like. I'm sure once you get to level 2, you'll be able to pick like 3 spells, but only cast like 1 more. That's generally the rule of thumb.
Yeah.
I'm looking at like Silence, which would be very helpful.
Silence will be very helpful. If you're going up against a spellcaster and their spells, they have to be audible, be, verbal to where they can cast them. Mm-hmm. And you cast Silence in a room, they can't.
Yeah, they can't cast it all. So they're not allowed to do it.
Okay.
Then like Spike Growth, that could be like your new AoE or something. I mean, you got a lot of like Like the cordon of arrows, I'm sure that's more of a target based skill. Like you got room to wiggle, but like it's one of those things where it's going to kind of like grind to play until you hit like 5, 6, 7. Then you're going to be able to fucking hold the party afloat by yourself. You know?
Yeah.
So like, we just got to get to that point.
And we're not always going to be in these confined spaces. Trust me.
Yeah.
I've got ideas.
And I think I use wizard spells.
Yes, you do.
So once I get to 2nd level, I believe I can actually pick something. That's a fucking mosquito, boys.
Already?
It's fucking March. Jesus Christ. But like once I get to the 2nd level, like I got a lot more to where I can actually help instead of like kind of like I'm basically for myself right now. It's like an illusion and like disguise self. Like that's basically all I got.
I kind of feel like we're all other than working together to get what we want because we're all kind of wanting the same thing, but we're all kind of on our own because
you really are.
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of the way it works. I mean, you're still fairly new. As a group, you kind of need to play it as if you're still for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But you're working toward the same goal.
Yes.
Now, as you get higher up and you work together more, you're more of a bond. So you're going to start doing these helpful things to where, see, right now, The Rock is an asshole.
Yep.
He's 100% for himself.
Mm-hmm.
But as we progress, he's like, you know what? These guys are helping me out. I'm getting rich because these motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. This guy's taking all the damn damage while I'm sitting back in the shadows.
Yeah, bloodying a dagger. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to put some blood on this real quick, boys.
So that helps a lot. And that's kind of the way it's set up.
Yeah, something else I also need to remember is this. I've got a vial here somewhere that is poison. They're small green. I think I have 2
Well,
of those.
we're assuming it's poison.
No, it's 5 applications, and it says poison.
Yeah, it's poison.
So I have 2 of those, so I can put it on 10 arrows total. So going up against something, I don't know how that works though. Is it just deal a little bit of extra damage, or does he take damage? Is it
continuously for a certain
the
amount
way
of time?
it works is, excuse me, whenever you hit something with a poison tipped arrow, or you put it on your blade or something, you hit it, they will have to make a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they save against it, then they're fine. But if they don't, then they're going to take extra damage each time they don't save. So if you hit them in the first round and they can't save against it, they're taking that extra damage every single round.
And now do they get a chance to save every round?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Every turn they get a chance to save.
That's some of the stuff.
But it's always at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
All saving throws are done at the end of the turn or at the moment that it happens.
Okay, which would give me a chance to where, so if I hit them with a poison, they would have the chance to throw a saving throw. Then if it failed, they would take the damage from it on that attack.
Yes.
And then the next time around, I could just shoot them, and then with a regular arrow, and then they would, when it come back up to them, they would take the damage that was dealt.
Plus,
at the beginning of their turn, if they're poisoned, they will take that damage. They will not get to save against it or try to save against it until the end of their turn. So after they make an attack, after they go through their turn, they'll save again or try to save. If they fail, then they got it again the next round.
And that's something I could if they manage to get out of it, or their saving throw goes through, I could hit them with another one.
Yeah. So you might want to go ahead and decide, you got 10 arrows, set those aside.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah. So that way you know what's what. I mean, you got your quiver of accuracy, but you got 14 or 15 of those left.
15.
So you've got a pretty good arsenal and assortment of what you can do.
Yeah.
And the bow I'm crafting for you is going to do more. You're gonna be happy with that. You're gonna be very happy with what I'm coming up with.
Oh, okay. So the one you've been talking about creating, it's one that we're gonna be finding later, or is it one that
possibly
I already have?
It's not one you have.
Okay,
you'll be finding
so.
it later.
Say the ones I have. I mean, I guess it's when I upgrade.
They're fucking trash. No, we'll get rid of all this trash. We'll have.
And that's the thing is like the longsword is the biggest hitting one I have. It's a 1d8. Everything else is 1d6.
But you also can't melee.
No, I can't. I'm actually proficient in where was that at?
Well, you go ahead and excuse me. Run in there and do your melee attack. And then when he hits you again, just get behind me. I got you, bro.
I'm proficient in simple weapons and martial weapons. So
don't forget about the rapier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to.
I'm going to write a note down on that.
To next,
how do you? I don't even know how.
I'm going to look that up
R
just to double check.
I'm not sure if it's spelled this way, but I put RAPER.
I put RAPPIER.
Okay.
Rapier.
I'll just wait for him to
Raper.
look it up and actually.
That's what you put. You put raper.
Yeah.
RAPER.
Hopefully it does something.
I don't want to know what it's going to be.
Hopefully it. Never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say next time.
You wake up with a slight pressure on your butthole. You realize that the sword handle is in your ass. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I named it the raper. My bad.
Yeah.
Woops, that's my fault.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
hate
like-
camping with you guys.
Yeah, of all that stuff you made, say, hey, I mean, I'm not sure if you can still carry. I'm not sure how much you can carry, but if you want to switch that out next episode, yeah, I'll just make a note.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I got a
Or
couple
just
notes.
go ahead and note it now if you want.
Yeah,
How
well,
do you spell it?
My bad.
For real, I'm hating.
yeah. What's the correct spelling?
RAPIER.
IER. One P.
I had an extra P.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
erasing
then,
it.
are you looking up? The
I'm not
damage?
learning anything
Are you looking
today.
up the damage that it does?
I'm just trying to find it at the moment.
Yeah.
I can't even write shit.
Digging his papers inside this damn book is
Can't
making
Don't
Count.
move them.
Yeah, I need those.
Told you not to disturb me while I'm cleaning my room. Rapier.
Oh, good God. Okay, here we go. Rapier.
Rapier. That's a leap year.
RAPE.
That is a martial
Yeah.
finesse, and it does 1d8.
Yeah, we didn't
No,
write
that
that
should
stuff
help you.
down, but the
But yeah,
was there a
this-
proficiency added to it or anything? Is that what you said?
your proficiency bonus because you are
Is that
proficient in martial
dexterity?
weapons, and then you can if you like use your dex mod whenever you roll your attack rather than strength because it's finesse.
So if you roll a 16, it's a 20. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That means you're going to be rolling 10s now.
Actually, it'd be a
according
22.
to last week.
Be a 22 with proficiency bonus.
So it'd be plus 6 to his fucking D20 rolls from last week. That puts him at, what, 8? A D8? Is that what he's rolling now? Because he was rolling 2s and 4s last week.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I just thank God, because if one of us didn't get hot, we wouldn't have made it out.
No,
No.
So even with
and
him
I
being
use that.
gracious-
I use that.
All of you
rage
dropped at one point, right? Didn't I drop every single one
We
of you?
did. We
I-
did, and he came through and
Yeah, I don't
defeated
think,
us
yeah,
and
he
then brought
didn't-
us back.
He didn't sleep at all. Me
Because
and him-
remember he
I
Remember he-
should have then.
he shoved that vial in my butt.
Yeah.
So yeah, remember you got to get that thing out.
Still walking a little gingerly, aren't you?
Still can't get that smell off my hands.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're not.
He smelled like rotting skunk. You smell like roses.
Why don't we talk about the gay tendencies of Roland?
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, like he's shoving dicks in zombies'
He's throat
mouths,
fucking people.
and then he's shoving like healing vials. He could just pour it down your throat. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Casey,
Shove the
I'll tell
butt
you right
play.
now that roll that I made you do was to see if it bit your dick off.
No, I know. I figured it
I was
was.
telling him that we were
It's like
talking
I'm about to be dickless. I mean, I don't get no sex in this game, anyways.
Well, really, nobody does.
Eric, well, Eric
I tried.
tried.
Gam.
Too hammered, bruh.
I was
Need dick.
limp,
that's what it
yeah,
was,
limp dick motherfucker.
Yeah.
I need it.
What big deal? You don't like Simcock?
I want to drive the bus.
Yeah.
But no, I'm kind of excited for the Forge.
I am too. I get to sharpen shit.
Mhm.
Well, if we can get
Possibly.
you get that leveled up, and I've got plenty of windshield time coming up between.
Yeah, 4 more days.
Yeah. So I should be able to hash that out. I'm really close on finishing Roland's bow. And I've got to put the lore and stuff behind it. But yeah, it's.
I need to remember to roll for history on my war axe.
You know, you have a pencil and paper.
Yeah, I don't want to write down. I'm relying on
Which
you.
means he's going to forget.
Yep.
No, I remembered to say
We'll
something
be
about it.
trying to remind him the way we were supposed to remind you to go stealth.
Yeah.
It's gonna be closing the next episode. Fuck, I
Yeah.
forgot to.
Yeah, like I know it sounds stupid, but like I usually try to make like a list of notes of shit I kind of need to remember to do.
Yeah.
On the next campaign, like roll again for stealth, and
I'll go ahead and write it down.
We need to write. We need to. You need to write down. Like we need to ask Willie what's like how the leveling of XP is going to work on the Forge. That's something he's going to figure out, because if it comes to the point to where we can dismantle pretty much everything we just fucking found to level you up faster, to then help out with our
simple
weapons.
Simple weapon stuff, he'll be able to melt down and stuff like that and do different things right now, because he does have the history of being a blacksmith.
Yeah. And my dick's carrying blacksmith tools.
Yeah.
So,
so he's got everything he needs to be able to do this.
So
sitting here looking at my notes,
I'm wondering if he's going to make it to where if you're leveling that up, is that going to increase your modifier on top of your roll? So if you rolled a 15, but since you're level that pumps it up to level, or that rolls it to a diggy 18, and he wants it above a 17 to sharpen magical weapons, or you know what I mean? If
level 1 is just neutral, is a 0.
Yeah.
Level 2 is a +1.
He'll
level
probably
3 is a +2.
He is talking to a Marine, so he's probably going to make level 1 a +1, level 2 a +2. Just level up slower, but it's easier for you to math it.
Yeah.
You may have to take your shoes off by the end of the campaign to count it, but we'll figure it out. We'll do it together.
Yep.
I'll throw my hand out there, and you go 1, 2, 3. You'll count my fingers, then yours.
Okay.
We can do this.
I'll fuck this up somehow.
I'm sitting here looking at
we are sure.
Looking at my notes, and at the bottom down here it says trip and stick. I have no clue what that means.
Beers were drank.
Yeah. It was a fucking wild time.
Yes.
I got schmammered.
I don't know if that's supposed to be like a killing blow move, like trip and stick, or
trip and stick.
Supposed to be like trip and stick.
I don't have any of that.
I
have the battle damage
Casey,
of that last guy.
Is everything okay at home? I mean, with the whole thing with the zombie and the trip and stick.
Frustration?
Yeah,
I'm just wondering.
Always.
You mean you didn't satisfy that when you rode home with him the other day?
No.
No. That's what got
but
it
he did
started.
have to detail the inside of the truck after I got out.
That's what got it started.
Yeah. That one time, D row with Casey. Yeah.
That's right.
No, I will say this. That last episode, I had some shit going on. I had a lot of things on my mind. I wasn't in the episode. I was trying to get into it. I just wasn't there. So it was
we know you were trying to close on your business, and
which
stuff
you
like
did.
That.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on that.
Big time.
Yeah, welcome to a lot more debt.
Yeah. I mean, and that's one thing is that we're not doing this shit professionally.
No.
So
if you motherfuckers listen to this, we call all your friends and family. We make this more interesting for you.
We'll put a little bit more time.
You tell me right now that I'm going to get paid as much as I'm getting paid making glass. I'm fucking out.
Yeah.
Out later.
Yep.
Hey, fuck you. I'm going to go do a D&D podcast. I'll shoot 4 days a
Full
fucking
time.
week.
Yeah.
I'll stream it live. I don't care.
I'll dress up.
Yeah. I'll have a camera looking at me and a camera looking at my dice roll. And then we'll have it all for everybody. You know what I mean?
Oh, that would be pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it would.
I pain in the ass to edit.
Eric just said he will dress up. So I'm thinking like a Conan the Barbarian, like
actually, I'm gonna be dressing down,
hide loincloth type of thing. Yeah,
I hope you come in here with just board shorts and then just let you get hammered, and then we just draw weird tribal tattoos on you.
Come in here
wearing a fucking what is it, the dominatrix harness on you. There you go, bud. It's gonna be real weird if you hit the store before you come over, though. What the fuck? What's up?
Yeah,
my Mick Ultra.
I won't even be able to talk because I'm a ball gag.
Yeah, go ahead and hand me a pack of those Black and Milds too. I like it when she puts those out on me. I mean, I smoke them. Yeah, what? Good times.
Oh shit, gentlemen.
Yeah, but it's fun, man. I'm ready.
Bring it back.
Yeah, I'm ready for 6 days of you thinking of how to fuck with this. So I'm ready.
I had more than that. So because I already had stuff planned out for us to actually do something tonight, and then I felt like shit over the weekend, so that didn't happen. Which is one of the reasons why we're doing this right here, rather than
I was
rolling dice.
Butt play really takes it out of you.
It does.
I don't know.
Yeah, riding in the truck, bouncing up and down, really did not sit well today.
Perfect for your C6 vertebrae. Yeah, just perfect for it.
But no, what I do have planned is, because it'll be coming out just a couple of days after St. Patrick's Day. That's what it's called. So it's going to be a little bit holiday themed.
Another day to drink.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm short and a fucking asshole, because this is right up my alley.
Yeah,
I was kind of looking forward to that because I was like, we're going to fight a bunch of leprechauns or we're going to find a pot of gold.
I doubt any of that. But I guarantee I'm going to be hammered when we shoot it because St. Patty's Day is my shit.
Well, that was the thing is we were going to record it tonight, so it would come out at that time.
So you're going to want me to get hammered on 2 different occasions?
I'm down.
Done.
Say no more.
I didn't think that would be an issue.
Yeah. No, he was wanting to do the one-off episode of. Was it going to be like a?
It's going to be a continuation of the story, but not really part of the campaign.
Okay, it was just like a little side quest.
Like a side quest,
okay.
Yeah.
And I think St. Patty's falls on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
But I'm off the Monday that we shoot, so.
Even better.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, I mean, I guess you could still do that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't come out on a time, but we would do it at the moment.
The YouTube release will be that Friday.
So it'll be 2 days after Sadie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it then. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Pecans. Lucky Charms.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah. I don't think you are, but I really
hopefully it's not the Leprechaun from that one movie. The movie The Leprechaun. He was evil, motherfucker.
He wasn't evil. You took his shit. And he made you pay for it. Yeah. He's just misunderstood, in my opinion.
Did he make you pay for it?
If that motherfucker walked in here and he was just like hanging out, because remember he got really stoned in like the 3rd one.
Oh yeah,
he was like in the hood. He was trying to find that guy.
Leprechaun in the hood or whatever.
They were trying to find him, and he walked in there like, "Man, motherfucker, you want to hit this?" And they got him stoned. He rolled out and killed people. Bet. Yeah. You don't think it'd be any different? He'd come up here, and be like, "Man, get over here and shotgun this fucking beer, bro." Yeah. Let me go inside and get something for you real quick.
We do this episode. I'm gonna bring a box of Lucky Charms just for. He go DM for the Leprechaun.
Oh yeah, he's gonna say, "All right, roll." Oh fuck, what's that mean?
Yeah,
yeah, it'd be good times. But
guess who's eating marshmallows with his ass?
God damn.
This guy.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna.
Is there a Chubby Bunny version of
that? Yeah, there has to be somewhere. It's the Kraken will need a ride, so I know we got to cut this short and all that. So, but I'm stoked. I'm ready. I'm ready to get it on.
I'm excited for next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just because we get to use the new table.
Yeah,
that will be nice.
Yeah,
there'll be a pic of that too out there.
There's there was something I was going to bring up. I don't remember what it was.
Was it a 3-inch idea?
Yeah,
that's always staying.
Yeah. No, Arnie's not a part of this.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, that was 4 inches, wasn't it?
It was 4.
Yeah. No, one thing I would like to do is start adding a little bit more role playing into the element of our campaign, to where you guys are interacting more with the non-player characters. Right now, what we've been doing is just running and gunning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But as far as story development, things like that.
I know on the map it looks like there's a town that's not too far from about where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
So, thinking one of the first places I want to go is there. I want to try to get some values on this ring.
Okay.
Because if it ain't, I'm probably gonna wear it. I've been thinking about that. I got this valuable ring. I think I'm gonna show it off. I'm gonna wear some bling.
Are you gonna flex?
I'm gonna flex. I'm gonna throw it on.
You realize you have a member of your party that has the identify spell?
You think I'm going to waste that one time I can shoot it on that fucking valuable ring? Fuck that. Maybe when we get there, if I ain't used it, I'll do it then and be like, all right, let's see if he lows balls me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I know.
All right, dude, let's go over here and see what this ring's worth. Yeah. I'll give you 25 gold for it.
Yeah, best I can do.
Tell me what it is. No, that's a 35,000.
What's that
gold.
guy's name from Pawn Shop?
Oh,
Rick.
Rick. Yeah, Rick's like, I'm looking to get 50.
Yeah.
Best I could do is 10.
Best I can do is take you out back and kick your fucking ass for it.
And take it.
Yeah.
Chubbs, come here.
Yeah. So we need to, he's wanting a little more role playing and build history with NPCs. And
I've got
they're not
questions
gonna like
I need
it,
to ask some people too.
You got questions to ask?
To ask people.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, another thing, I'd like for you guys to build, I provided your backstories for the most part. You guys all asked me to do that. I would like for you guys to expand on that.
Okay.
So that's another thing. Through role playing and stuff like that, you don't necessarily have to come up with it and write it down. But once you say it into this microphone,
it's out there.
That's your history.
It's out there.
So why don't we do this? Seeing how we're in a place that, I mean, we can kind of relax. We can put our feet up a little bit. kind of at the beginning.
Until fucking somebody breaks on the wall, kills us.
No, what I'm saying is, DM's going to allow this to happen, but before we really take off on our next adventure during some downtime, it's kind of because technically in the storyline in the campaign, we don't know each other that well.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think I know where he's going. Like a get to know each other backstory type thing, where we have from now until next week. Let's come up with something, and then we sit around and we talk about it.
I'm not giving you either of you fucking nothing. Well, absolute nothing. Arcane trickster, chaotic, neutral. Okay,
I'm saying
let's talk about our feelings and our histories. No, it's not. Let's see how much you can wade through this bullshit.
Just a little bit of more what got us to where we are now. Like what led us to that point. And I'm not telling you
how we meet up. How this
I don't know. I don't want to know your dad's name. I don't know. Want to know what your brother did to you when you're 4. I'm just saying it's just kind of how we got into this situation.
I double dog, triple dog dare him to walk or to run around the house naked when it snowed.
Lock me out.
And then I locked the door. That's what I did to him.
But see, like you guys, I would like to know how you guys came to be part of the Whispering Eye. Did you meet prior to that? Did you meet within the organization and start working together, going on missions together? How did that happen?
Because I ain't part of that shit. That ain't me, dog.
No, that's the thing is you and me, he was the only one that wasn't in it.
I would like to know the history between you two, as short as it may be.
The fuck? Is that a short joke?
Yeah. You fucking gnome.
Part of it.
Me, technically, I think I'm only like 5'4", so kind of short.
That's a weird flex. I'm like 4'11", but okay.
6'8". What's up?
But I mean, character building is something that if you guys give me more stuff, I can work on that. I can work off of that, and it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, 5'4".
I guess I'll fucking make up some voodoo bullshit backstory. They're not gonna like it.
No, I've got 5'4" written here.
That's the fun part, though.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
You wrote something down that's wrong.
He's a short guy. He's a little guy.
What is it?
Well, one page says 5'7", another one says 5'4", so they went with 5'4".
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He took those 3 inches.
Yeah, I bet he did.
I guarantee he did.
Barely felt it.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a good time. I'll make up some bullshit ass story of how I fucking stole Roland's shit one day and I found him crying and I felt bad for him. So I gave him all. I told him I found all this shit.
I'm more excited about your story than anything because the way you are going to just
manipulate the whole situation,
make it so fucking weird and strange. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be epic.
Oh, like an epic adventure.
I got some ideas. I'll send you some messages.
Don't. That's just gonna make it
I
fun.
won't reply.
We're gonna have to feed off each other.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to like piece together a fucking story of how we met.
What you?
And I want you to do a little bit, and I'll do a little bit, and then you do a little bit, and I do a little bit, and the DM's gonna be like, "That's a fucked up story, but okay."
Like
I'm
you're
just telling you
on the fly.
Yep.
You say something, and then you have to come back with something, and then you come up with something. And,
Or we both piece together a story, and then he chops it up. All right.
Yeah.
Roll, and we roll. Whoever's higher, that's part of the story. Next roll. Oh, you got higher, so that's part of the story.
Oh,
yeah.
Very interesting.
And don't think you're left out of this. I want to know how Arnie ended up in High Guard. In
fucking game. I was trying to get
in a room with 135. I think 135-year-old gnome.
I don't care.
Rick
I'll spit on it. Get in it. I don't care.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, you're not. Left out of this.
The thing is I was going to.
I don't have to worry about anybody.
Joke. Be like, well, I mean,
well, you're just going to shove it in someone's mouth.
It's like up their ass.
Let's say it's like it still can though. I mean, her spine is bigger than your dick, and she's a gnome.
It's got a wall around it. I don't have to hit the end of it.
I've never hit more than one wall at a time, so I don't know what that's all about.
Watch the dust fly off.
Hot dog down hallway. You know what I mean? Hell yeah! But let's get it next episode. I'm ready. I'm fucking right about it.
So I think I'm ready to start out and see what some of this new stuff we're gonna be getting. Be like,
I have some notes of what
I would let you take the fucking book home again, but how you told me you just opened it yesterday. I needed it the whole time. I'm going to keep it.
No, that's why I tried to get it to you yesterday.
I asked him to send me a picture, and he's like, "You didn't get it? No."
Yeah.
Send me a picture.
Yeah. You guys I'll hold the book this week. Send me a picture if you're wanting something.
I'm going to pull that up and show you where I sent 2 of those pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fine.
But, all right. Well, yeah. Excited for next week. It's going to be a good one.
I'll send it.
We'll be doing it at a Rock's house. It could be mine. It could be yours. You get it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, no, let's just do it yours. Let's do it on the table. The new table you guys built, you and Willie.
You good on Monday?
Yeah, I'm good on Monday. What's fuck is this week? I'm on midnight to 8. Wednesday. Yeah, I'll be on days. Yeah, I'll get off at 4.
Nice.
Okay.
So then,
we'll go Monday.
I can come home, shower, change, and go.
Okay, Monday.
Monday,
my house. 5. I like it. I'll have everything.
It better be fucking ready, huh, Willie? Tell him.
Right. I have a plan in place of how I'm going to do things all week.
Christ. So. Air planning stuff.
The table
and then
will be ready.
Supervised while he does it. That scares the fuck out of me. I can't believe that Oklahoma law let you use power tools by yourself. I thought that was I'm pretty sure you should have a license for that. Or supervision.
Well, I had Willie come over Saturday night and help me.
Oh, thank God.
So, Willie ran the torch.
Yeah.
Actually, I did one of them.
Eric was over there cutting the table, and he's like, "Move your fucking hand first." Oh,
dude! I tell you what. Like, whenever, just because, like, as soon as I don't know why I scare myself when I'm using power tools. Well, with Saul,
you scare me talking about using power
I'm
tools.
afraid. I make sure my hand's far enough away. Everything. I'm like, okay, now go.
Yeah. See, I was when growing up, I did a lot of renovations and maintenance of apartments and whatnot because my mom ran them, and we were redoing the house that we moved into and whatnot. I knew how to use the tools. I measured, lined it up. Measured twice, cut once. I was 17. I measure once, cut once. Shit, if it don't work, give me a new piece. It ain't my money. And then until you use a fucking reciprocating saw with a dull blade. And the 2 guys there that know what they're fucking doing said you need to put a new blade on. I was like, I'll just make this one more cut. And that motherfucker kicks and about loses a goddamn thumb. Then you go, maybe I should pay more attention to power tools.
Yeah.
And ever since that scare, I'm talking maybe a quarter of an inch away from my fucking thumb. Yeah. And that would have been, I'd have bit into it pretty good. So I was like, yeah, my power tool awareness is I'm that douchebag in the garage that puts on the
leveled
glasses.
Up is what you said.
Yeah, I put on the fucking glasses.
He made the comment. We don't need to save glasses.
Yeah. And then, I got cut resistant, hot heat resistant gloves at work, and I bring them home and I put that on my non-dominant hand that's holding the board. I'm that dude. I'm Mr. Safety when it comes to power tools now.
See, that's my thing is I know how to use them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just still worried because I'm going to fuck up and hurt myself. Lose a finger.
I've been electrocuted probably. I can't count how many times. So that may be part of my issue. But to this day, if you tell me we're going to wire a new ceiling fan up, you want me to cut the power? I'm like, no.
Just don't touch the wires together.
Just don't touch the black and the white together. You're fine. And then you'll see me twisting it and one was come up. Then you'll see, my motherfucker.
Yeah.
Woo! Need to get that a little more out the way.
Well,
I was my hand in there.
When I was redoing the kids' bathroom, I have a switch and an outlet there. Mm-hmm. And I killed the power, lights came off. Or went off. Oh, cool. I'm in there.
Oh, that outlet didn't.
That outlet was wired on a different breaker. Yeah. So I had to. I was sitting there what the. This is off. What's going on here?
I did it right. I did it right. I swear.
Yeah. It's good.
Everything's different until your thumb goes black.
Yeah. Hey, I got hit with a 220 once.
I've been hit with 220.
I'm under. You got to get underneath those to wire all that up. So I'm fucking shoulder deep in there. And I asked my Uncle Dave, and I was like, hey, Dave, did you cut the breaker to that? Fuck yeah, I cut the breaker, you fucking retard. You don't think And that motherfucker got a hold of me. And I had nowhere to move because my arm was under there. I was like, oh, what the? You motherfucker came pulling out of there. He was just laughing. He thought it was funny as shit. I was like, at 220, your heart can fucking stop, Dave. And and to this day, he was like, well, I'm real sorry about that the other time when I did that 220. I was like, yeah, because he was mad because me and my brother used to partake of devil lettuce. And we'd be redoing an apartment together, and he'd be putting in the bathroom fixture. But cut the breaker to that, right? I'm like, yeah. We took the light bulbs out of it already. We just prepped it for him. We didn't cut no fucking breaker. We didn't bite that motherfucker. We just thought that was funny as shit. Because it's only 120. It's just going to tickle a little bit.
Yeah.
Unless you try to ride the lightning. Then it could hurt you, but you just back away. But yeah, when he found out 220 could stop a heart, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that changes things.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's not fucking cool. You took it way extreme, Dave. You could have fucking killed me. He's like, oh. I'm like, yeah.
See,
let's not do that again.
I've had electricians tell me that actually 110 can be more dangerous than 220. 220 will knock you off of it. 110 will grab you and hold you there.
Didn't fucking knock me off.
It's never held me.
Yeah, no. Shit.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that if you've got reflex and your muscles still work, you're pulling your arm. I mean, you're out of it.
I was hooking up a new service to a house from a pedestal, and I hadn't hooked it up in the pedestal. I was putting the new wires in to wire that. Did not realize that they had a backup generator, and the back of my hand hit it, and I felt that all the way up my arm to my shoulders before I got off of it, and it scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I'm in there, no gloves, the rubber gloves on or anything like that. I put them rubber gloves on quick.
You're good.
And I was like, I am
Went
not.
home and got rubber fucking booties and put them on too.
And we had those too, and I didn't have those on. But I mean, the thing is I'm wiring. I mean, the wire I'm putting in is not hot. I did not realize that they had a backup generator because that motherfucker was quiet as shit. And we were just converting them over. Told them, hey, we're going to cut the power. And then, we're going to hook up your new stuff.
I just remembered this is supposed to be D&D.
Yeah, I know. They didn't tell me, oh, we have a backup generator. Let me turn that off. They're just
Welcome
like,
to Garage
okay,
Talk.
cool. Boom. And then I'm back there. Oh,
note
shit.
to self. If magical wiring needs redone, it's going to be a fucking disaster.
I'll tell you, back when Tuff was working, when he was a lineman, he was away and Mom had me fix some wiring that was out there in the garage. Tuff left this old set of lineman gloves, and I'm out there working these wires, these 110 wires with gloves that you can barely bend the fingers in.
You had the fingers are 4 inches wide.
You had the big gloves.
Yeah.
That's how the gloves are at
ones.
work, and we have smaller parts and bolts inside those hottie machines.
Yeah.
And when you go to try to, you've never felt more dumb. You're trying to you see those guys, they're just twisting and twisting, and you're like, God damn, that bolt's only 2 inches. Then they put their hand off of it, and it's not turned once, and you're like, nah. You old crabby arthritis hand motherfucker. Then you get in there, and I just take my fucking glove off, and I'm like, how? It's it. We're good. You know what I mean? It burns so good. And then I come home, and Trisha was doing something. And it was like she's pulled something off the fucking stove and just kind of set it on a different burner. I didn't even realize. I just grabbed the handle, took it over the sink, put it down. She was like, are you okay? And I looked like my hand was actually smoking a little bit. I was like, I didn't fucking feel that. She's like, that job is going to fucking kill you. I was like, yeah, probably, but they pay good.
well, that one night you were sending those
good
videos.
News is you have
I
no
was getting
fingerprints.
anxiety watching you do that shit.
Oh,
I'm like, oh my God, no.
You should see some of those older guys. They won't even have the fucking proper gloves on. They'll grab a fucking bottle right out of the machine and look at it. I'm talking their whole hand looks like you just got a hot coal and threw it in snow. And they're like, huh. And they throw it down the chute. They don't rub their hand afterwards or nothing. They'll grab another one. You're like, that has literally burned the nerves out of your fucking
yeah.
hand. You don't. That's fucking nuts.
That's ridiculous.
I haven't got there yet, so thank God.
All right, Willie, get us out of here.
Still got time.
Yeah, take us fucking out of here.
Yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going talking about, hey, y'all, remember this one time?
You're going to have to go back 22 minutes and cut that and make this a short pound town is what he's going to have to make this into.
No, we'll keep it in. But moving forward, gentlemen, I asked you guys this last time we did this. What kind of direction do you guys want to go in?
Slash and smash.
Easier one.
Okay, so we got easier slash and smash. I need to be more dickish. Okay. I need to throw more redundant, immature one-liners.
I get it.
Mm-hmm. I need to make a little more movie quotes in there, too. And zippy one-liners I don't know. Off the top of my head, when Casey's like, well, this is what I want to do. I'm be like, I need to throw in a Taken, good luck. What the fuck is wrong with him? And then if you bring in NPCs, I'm pretty sure my charisma's 5.
Yeah, it's not good.
I guarantee I'm going to eventually need modifiers just to be walking into towns because I'm going to make an ass of myself. I'm not going to benefit the group whatsoever.
Cool. Yeah.
Walking into a village, I'm like, all right, dude, just keep your mouth shut.
Like the giant, he was just bad, and I fucking your mom's a hoe. You know what I mean? You're getting out of here, but fuck you. He one-hit quits me, and I'm not even mad about it. Gonna, next time I see him, how's your mother?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tell your mom we'll be back later. Kissy face.
I'm still waiting for that to come back and bite us in the ass.
Well, you don't think it will.
That's the episode we're all going to die.
I've mentioned this to D, is that the two soldiers that were there now have like these huge man crushes on The Rock.
Because the size of these nuts, boys. I ain't scared.
Now, are you guys familiar with Ace and Gary, the Saturday Night Live skit, the cartoon, the ambiguous?
Oh, yes. I was about to say, how I haven't heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. think those guys, because...
are they going to be riding each other into it?
These are now NPCs that are going to be embedded into the story.
Jeez.
By the name of Asik and Garen.
So my idea behind this is that I'm going to try to give him a side plot story to where if our next characters, 2-3 months from now, and we go back into a fucking tavern, I want to make it so badass that we start hearing songs of Duroc the Gnome, and they're being sung in bards. Like, where he was like this little badass motherfucker that talked shit and didn't give a fuck, and he died calling that guy's sister a slut.
Yeah.
Why he backdoored your mother was his last words when he died. You know what I mean? I want to make it where I'm like, that was a cool motherfucker. Yeah, that was one of my better characters right there.
And you know this, but I have already started writing a song for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I
do not expect me to sing it.
Right. I just need to be more dickish. I need to embed more in the arcane trickster.
Yeah,
I need to go way more into my class than I've gone.
Like when we were doing our finishing, describe the killing blow or whatever. I feel like I went way out there. Like I went high, and like we were talking the other day. I was like, I have an idea of how I'm going to do some more of these.
Oh, you're going to try to kick it up a notch.
Well, no. I mean, the baseball swing. Knock out of the park, the curb stomp, the slice from the nuts to the head. I mean, yeah, those are good, but
the dick in the mouth.
Yeah. We were talking about it.
Professional wrestling and come up with a signature move.
That's where I was going. I was like, okay, I need to start, these moves and describe them, how they go. And I was like,
so we just one move, one signature move, and we just
like just different ones. Like
I'm picking my last one.
I speared him into the wall, and he got cut in half, or something similar to that.
I'm trying to remember, and I think I came up with one.
Like set your Warhammer down,
or
your battle axe, and fucking DDT is
also depending on where we're at in the room. Come off the top, jump off the table and flying elbow, something.
We should get together in 3D, somebody.
Oh yeah,
dude! Like you pick him up and fall
Swanton
backwards.
bomb, shit like that.
That's a 6'8" Swanton bomb.
That's it's called a killing blow.
I'm talking about. I hope he hits like a fucking 4 foot nothing.
A pile driver. Shit like that. Yeah, so I'm going to have to.
I'm talking about running up behind Eric.
Whoa, easy there.
Last time he did that, he got a vial in the ass.
Yeah, I better get something out of this.
Throwing my bow around his forehead and swinging down, kicking the back of his knees, and as he goes down, pulling it, releasing it, so he headbutts, just slams head first into whatever I'm killing. Use him as my final blow.
Okay, use it as a garrote and slice his fucking head off.
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah.
And see, like you need to watch like a bunch of the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I know.
Like, how he finished people, and then like I'm
going WWE.
I'm infatuated with Legolas.
Yeah, my idea behind it is like I'm going more John Wick with my because I'm so individual.
Wow. Yeah.
With like daggers and shit. Like the third one, you remember that scene where they break in the glass of the throwing knives and shit.
Yeah,
like I can throw daggers. I just need to find them, and then it's gonna get really pincushion.
So we kind of have our direction of finishing blows,
and the DM needs to hear that. He's gonna be like, all right, I need to give him a couple more opportunities. Like, maybe let's take a lot.
Somewhere down the road, he's gonna find a bandolier of daggers.
Yeah. I'm down with that. And let's maybe take our dicks out of the equation. Just an idea.
Yeah, I was telling Eric, like, that might have gone too far.
Yeah,
but
he said that.
It might have. You still haven't came to the conclusion that, like, I need to keep my dick out of things' mouths.
Yeah. Well, when we were talking about it, he was just like, we were all surprised, like, what the fuck?
Here's the thing. You've been coming up with these, like, really just
like I said,
awesome
I was so out of
moves.
it that night.
And then all of a sudden, you shove your dick down a zombie's throat.
And might I add, how did that kill it?
That I don't know, but
how you suffocated
the thing
a
is
zombie.
he was so
Let's
stunned.
talk about that.
He was so stunned. He was so stunned. He's like, okay, that's it. He didn't want explanation.
I was ready to move on.
Yeah.
You made it to the point where you about broke the storyteller.
He was like,
isn't that our job?
he closed. He closed the book. Was like, we're done.
And stop record. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I think because he mentions like, after I did that,
I was
like,
waiting.
I felt like he was like, that might have been too much.
I
much.
have never, and this is coming from me. I don't think I've ever made all three of you uncomfortable.
No?
Casey, you did it. You made all three of us go.
That's a feat in and of itself. Think about who you were sitting at the table with.
Like, I am literally a Reddit user, and I follow a lot of dark shit. And when he said that, I was like, what? Why would you?
Yeah.
You realize, like, they don't breathe, right? So, like,
Inevitably,
you just want to put your dick in something's mouth, and you picked a zombie ogre of all the things we've killed. All the actual humans, you pick the zombie ogre and be like, yeah, I bet you can take all this. Okay.
Yeah. And he did.
Yeah.
And to his death.
All right, gentlemen, let's wrap it up. I got to get out of here.
It will definitely make some great content later down the road, though.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what this son of a bitch is going to be saying behind your back to people. But let's wrap it up.
Yep.
Eric
Ledbetter 9, Twitter.
Fucking great.
Dynamite dropping
plug, bud. I'm so excited for you. Like, the first thing I want to do when we get off this is get on there.
Yeah, follow me.
All right. I really don't know if I follow you.
I don't think you do. Oh, thanks, bro.
When you drop a good plug in, I'll do it.
Yeah, that was dynamite.
D_farm13. Hit me up on Twitter. Derek Farmer on Facebook. Hit us at Tainted Highbrow on Facebook as well. Like, share, subscribe. You remember when you used to do that?
Yeah, I was going to wait on that, but thanks.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for taking my thunder.
And there's the thunder.
Yeah.
And hit us up on there, man. Ideas, thoughts, questions directed towards some of the content that we're bringing forward. And check us out, man. We're going to be dropping
if you've
weekly.
got number to a really good psychologist,
let them know if they do pro bono, because we don't get paid for this. Yeah, man, hit us up. Like I said, thoughts, comments, share with us ideas. Even the DM will take directions for sure. He will try to implement them if you come up with some good ones. And like I said, message me on Twitter, hit me up, even on Facebook, and let me know if you got a fucking idea or some crazy shit that I can bring to the table, because I'm playing a character that we can be really diabolical. So
yeah. All right. All the platforms, you can find us under Tainted Highbrow. Twitter is at Tainted Highbrow. Website, taintedhighbrow.com. Email theguys@taintedhighbrow.com. You can find me on Twitter. I am Willie Long. YouTube is Tainted Highbrow.
What about Spotify?
Spotify, that's
It's
under on Spotify's.
It's
this one is not.
Okay.
RNR is not. It's just rednecks and reptiles.
Okay.
Spell it out, space it out, all that good stuff.
Nice.
You can find it on there.
We do have,
but if you're listening to this, you probably already found it on there.
Hey, and check out our other ones. We do what we call a Pound Town. It's kind of about everyday objectives and whatnot and thoughts of the world. We are gonna do one of those episodes next week for sure, 100%. I want to get behind your idea, Eric.
Okay.
And then for all you sports fanatics out there, we also do one. It's called Locker Talk. So check them out. Let us know what we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying, for instance, we're doing anything right.
Yeah.
Trust me, we have family members and we know we do nothing right.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Everybody, this will come out.
Why are you
I'll
telling
probably
us?
release.
Yeah, why are you telling
Wait,
us? Yeah.
I will likely release this at the same time as the St. Patrick's Day episode.
Nice.
Okay.
So you can expect 2 at that time. So if you're hearing this, you can find that one.
Dropping
down.
deuces. All right.
Doubling down.
So we got enough in the bank. We should be all right. But other than that, guys, find us online. Catch you later.
Later. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.